10 influential movies with dark and surprising origins. Call Me by Your Name, 2017. If you are looking for a coming-of-age romance, or you just want something to make think of summer, try Call Me by Your Name. Released in 2017, it stars Timothée Chalamet as 17-year-old Elio, living with his family in an idyllic Italian villa. Armie Hammer is slightly miscast as Oliver, who is supposedly 24, but doesn't look it. The Seventh Seal, 1957. The Seventh Seal regularly makes an appearance on the list of the greatest movies ever. Some people who voted for it actually watched it. The rest should. Written and directed by Ingmar Bergman, and set during the time of the Black Death, the film famously features Death playing chess for the possession of a human soul. Tokyo Story, 1953. Tokyo Story is a 1953 film by Yasujiro Ozu. If you haven't heard of it, you should have. It is often regarded as one of the best films ever made, but, being in Japanese, has suffered from lack of exposure in the West. Time to correct that. It is a simple story of an elderly couple who visit their children in Tokyo, only to find themselves largely ignored. Only their daughter-in-law makes an effort to be kind. Die Hard, 1988. The only thing that makes Die Hard a Christmas movie is the Christmas tree in the lobby of the Nakatomi building, but don't let that put you off. Alan Rickman plays the baddie, Hans Gruber, who will definitely kill you, but he will do it suavely. Some Like It Hot, 1959. Some Like It Hot is the ultimate feel-good movie. Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis are fantastic as a couple of musicians on the run from mobsters after witnessing a mob shootout. They join a big band that is heading out on tour, only to discover that it is an all-girl group. Cue Lemmon and Curtis in drag. Unsurprisingly, Tony Curtis made rather a good-looking woman, although Lemmon had his admirers too. The Princess Bride, 1987. Cool guys get their pick of hero films, but if you are a little bit clumsy and a little bit of a chump, there is always The Princess Bride. The plot is, shall we say, complicated, but there are a variety of hero roles to choose from. You could be Wesley, the farmhand who loves Buttercup and would do anything to please her. Or a giant named Fezzik, who is, well, a reasonably friendly giant. Or Inigo Montoya, a Spanish fencing instructor on a quest for revenge against a six-fingered man. The Great Dictator, 1940. The Great Dictator was a film about fascism. At a time when the world was at war, Charlie Chaplin made a film lampooning Hitler and Mussolini, and the ridiculousness of their ideology. He starred both as the dictator, Adenoid Hinkle, and as a persecuted Jewish barber, who looks remarkably like a much-loved ram. Sunset Boulevard, 1950. Sunset Boulevard is a film about a washed-up movie star. The film isn't just about the movie industry. It's also about the arrogance of youth, the fragility of age, and dreams we can't let go of. Mostly, it is a movie about obsession. Norma Desmond's obsession with recapturing her stardom, her butler's obsession with her, and a playwright's ruthless ambition to make it in Hollywood. Reservoir Dogs, 1992. A list about great movies wouldn't be complete without at least one Tarantino film. The most Tarantino-esque movie of all is Reservoir Dogs. His first feature film, according to his count, Reservoir Dogs has everything. It has pretty much every motif that he is famous for, from the shot looking out from the trunk of the car, to the Mexican standoff. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975. Jack Nicholson plays crazy rather well. There's The Shining, of course, where he is psychotic, or As Good as It Gets, where he has OCD, and, of course, he's the Joker. which is madness personified. But his best film about insanity was the one where he is the only sane man in the lunatic asylum. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a celebration of individualism, and a cautionary tale about pretending to be mad, when you're not. The film's end is truly horrifying, but compulsive viewing, nonetheless.